Newt Newt. Newt.
Not Vanderhuge.
Newt Newt. Newt Newt.
Newt Newt. Newt Newt.
Newt Newt.
Newt, Newt.
Nut nut.
Nut nut.
Nut nut. Newt Newt.
Hi, hi. Is this when we realize Daff is muted? I mean, there's an emote for that, but I'm not. No. Hi! Omen, hi, hi. Jesus. Hi, how are you doing? Hello, everyone. Yippee! Sheffield cancels today? Oh, so I can go? I don't need to stream then, since Sheppy cancelled. You come back here! Fucking come back here. Go. Come back! Stop lurking. Hi, hi. Stop lurking! Stop it! Do you think we accept lurkers here? Been a while? Oh no, it's perfectly okay. It's perfectly okay. I'm just happy when I see people that haven't been a while because I always worry. Hi, how are you doing? Hi, lady. Hello, everyone. Hi, hi. Stop lurking. Lurkers only get murdered during the Ring of Elden. Do you want me to start murdering people willy-nilly? Because I will. I will start murdering people willy-nilly. If that is your wish, that will be my prerogative. Forgot to unhide the fish. How you guys doing? Hi, hi. How? Ooh. Oh, you killed my tracking. The turtle killed my tracking, dude. Stop lurking! Holy shit, dude! Because if it was real lurking, but I know you're just bullshitting me lurking. Things have been on the chill side? Nice, nice, nice. By all means, don't... Yeah, if I was... You guys are gonna clip this and I'm gonna show up on live stream fail as entitled streamer yells at community to not lurk. It's really chaotic here. It's nice to see that. Always. Always. You come fucking back. All of you. All of you come back. If you're not coming back, at least make me go viral on live stream fails. You forgot something? Oh, good God. What did you forget? Ow. Oh, you want to put water on my tits? Stop lurking! I'm gonna go into Yakuza. I'm gonna lick that man clean. And you guys, I'm going to ignore you. I'm going to stop. Poor Hazel keeps coming back in front, back in front. Look at that. No! Stop lurking! Oh my god! Hello, Evirinian. Thank you for the lurk, Moopert. Oh my god, you almost got to... Should you lurk to... No. Who is Hazel? Huh? You guys almost got... Yeah, you guys almost got a yippee meter. I can't believe this. You know, I'm... Wow. Wow. I even got my robotic voice. That wow sounded very robotic, honestly. I don't know what happened there. Wow. How are you doing? Ah! Cat. There you go. There you go. Also, so this week Browan's not here, right? Stop lurking. I'm trying to talk to you about my first world problems. Trying to complain. Browan's in a work trip to insert country here, and because of that, he's not here. I don't know where I was going with this. Like, of course he's not here. Really, that was stupid of me. Okay, my point. That was stupid. Oh god, yeah, Browen's out. Browen is out. For those of you that don't know, Browen's my housemate, and because of my chronic pain, he does a lot of heavy related stuff, like opening bottles and grabbing waters and stuff like that. The issue is that he has shitty memory, and no matter how much I reminded him, he forgot to open a new milk carton, even though I reminded him multiple times. So I don't have milk, most likely, for the week. Ah! And I was just opening up a new bottle of water, and he closed it so much that I could barely open it up. Milk carton? I don't know how to call it. Okay, legit. Because of some stupid rule, they started making it so that you have to pop a lid on the milk, but it requires far more strength than it should. So what's going to happen is, if I need it, I'm just gonna say fuck it, and I'm gonna open it like my granny used to, which is cutting the corner and say that's the day. That's the day. Is it because it's childproof? Fucking hate those things. They are so I only have nut milk. I don't know if it's nut milk. Oat milk. That's the milk that I have. Goodbye, fishies. Goodbye. Stop lurking. They're more annoying to adults than they actually stop kids. Right? Okay, so it's not just my unhealthy ass. Absolutely, Omen. Have a wonderful rest, okay? Please take care of your eyes. Shut up, chat. Don't even start. You only have one other? My god. We only have one other, huh? Don't worry, I am well acquainted to it. Good lord, Sala, not the prank jokes again. We've talked about it. Goodbye, it's been 18 minutes. No, I'm saying goodbye to someone else. Someone else had to leave. I'm still here. I'm here. We just started a game. Yeah. You just got here. Yeah, welcome. Do not worry. We're not leaving. God, I keep pressing the wrong thing. So, level main story. And there's one that I don't know. So I guess we have to do main story. Disgusting. It'll fuck with the circuitry. I'm a cyborg. I'm a human with cybernetic enhanced parts. I am not a fucking android. I am, I would say, 80% human. It's the eyes, it's the arm, it's the ears. You get the lore right. There's a literal fucking YouTube video I even made with my lore. Shameless plug. But I'm not an android. Stream was cancelled. Why are you always here now? If only Browen fixed the things. He'd risk my messing memories. Why are my milky memories squirting? Oh.
Nut nut.
My arm is waterproof, thank you very much. Do you think I just don't shower? I know I'm a gamer, but goddamn. Oh, No. I need to tell you guys this story. You are going to die because I died. So, I am in contact with some of my students. I talk with them from when I was their high school teacher, and some of them went to uni. One of them was telling me a story today that, I don't know, man, it kind of killed my hope for future generations a bit. Apparently he was missing a person for a group project, so the teacher assigned someone that was alone, and that person traumatized him a little bit, because the first thing that person said, besides the fact that that person apparently stunk a little bit and was clearly unwashed, according to my student, the first thing that that person said was, "Hi, I write Percy Jackson smut every day." And I was like, no, they can't be true. It can't be that the first thing you say is that. At least warm up to the person. You can't just go in. You can't just go in and say that. Unless you're a streamer or something, you can't just start the conversation with, "Hello, I write smut," and not even looking like you shower and shit. I was shocked beyond belief. He said he was shocked as well, and he just wanted to get out of there. Holy shit. Holy shit. It's one of those things, like, granted I wasn't there. Granted it could have been embellished. But he usually doesn't embellish things that much. So, damn. Who the fuck just starts a conversation like that? Just sat down. Yes. Yes. Exactly. Exactly my point. Exactly my point. I rig tits. I've once had to rig a vagina. No, man, that's the thing. You don't start like that. You don't start your fucking conversation like that. I mean, sure, you can ask, like, "Hi, do you like fandom stuff? I write fan fiction." You stop there. It's already a bit weird, in my opinion. I like to pretend to be normal at the start of a relationship, even if it's a friendship or like a student. Like when I was in university and I was working with other students that I didn't know, I usually pretended to be normal until my friends or the other students caught me reading manga in school, and like after I finished my work. But like before that, I was like, "Yeah, hello, how are you? Nice meeting you here." I wouldn't go jump into like, "Man, do you know this hentai website?" Like, no. God damn, that was listen, I remember I literally told him, like, "Dude, I studied computer science. I never had someone be that weird immediately. Granted, you guys know I've had my deals with weird guys. It's bound to happen, it's university. But that fast? Like, no warning. 2 seconds. 2 seconds in. Insane. Fucking sane. Oh my god. Caught you reading manga the first day. Sethi. You guys know Sethi? Sethi started talking to me because I was in my coding class. I finished the project and I immediately started reading manga. I don't even remember what manga it was. And he looked at it, he like scooched over, was like, huh, you're a nerd. Like, huh? Oh, don't worry, I'm a nerd too. I read this, this, and that. It's like, oh, cool. And then we shared our favorite hentais. But see, that's different. That it waited a little bit. We waited a little bit. We talked about it. Saying from the get-go, you know, like, Jesus. I was that person in my friend group, probably. But you see, I had friends. A person that just straight up says that. I'm worried for the state of that person. You know her genitals before you do her face. She thought you meant in a sexual context. Then again, it is what happened. Valny, long story short, one of my friends just told me that in one of his classes he met a person for the first time, and the very first thing that person told him was, "Hello, I write Percy Jackson fan fiction, smut fan fiction." I mean, Sheppy, you could technically age them up, I guess. Some people do age them up, I guess. I've never read Percy Jackson. I don't know, man. I don't know. It is still fucking weird. We're also talking about 18, 19 years old kids, so while weird if they age them up to like 18, for them, I've done stuff like that when I was a kid. When I was a young, spry 12, 13-year-old, I would read a lot of smut. And I would write a lot of smut from characters that were equal my age. It's not... Yeah, it's still a bit weird, but everything in the whole cake is weird at that point. It's just my brain cannot process a single weird thing with so many weird things going on. He's a lightning thief. I get it. I get the joke now. I've never watched Percy Jackson. I've never read it. The fandom is besides the point here. It's just like, no. Also, if you guys want to know, one of my biggest mistakes in university was when I forgot to leave my phone on silence. So my phone was on sound. I worded that weirdly. My phone was on sound, and it rang in the middle of a full auditorium. And my sound alert has been for years now lightning's theme. The moment I leave that auditorium, I had way too many guys coming up to me, either to be dicks about 13 or to be like, "Oh my god, you like games? For a cool teacher?" No, I mean when I was studying. Though as a teacher, I also took like VTuber merch and stuff to class. And we talked a lot about anime and stuff. I remember once, so I taught coding. One of the projects they had to pick up, they had to make a little app, phone app, a simple little phone app, and they didn't know what to do. So I literally looked at the guys, was like, "Don't you guys play Fortnite, GTA?" And they were like, "Oh, the teacher knows what that is?" It's like, "Yes, of course I do, but don't you guys play it? Then why don't you do like an app about all the weapons that you can use, an app about the newest events, whatever you can get with V-Bucks?" Dude, they did great projects, but they were so confused at the start. They were so confused, like, "We can do that?" It's like, "Yeah, and the girls can do about K-pop if they want." And I'm like, we can do about our bias? You can do about your bias. You can put music. You can add little images of your bias. Like, they were so happy. It's like, Jesus, what I want is for you to learn. I don't care what you guys like. Uh... Stepped into the car, turned it on, Hololive music blast through the car. Well, I mean, that's fine. To me, it's fine. I'm not in a position. I dye my hair. My bag is an Ita bag of Genshin characters. It gets to a point where I can't exactly leave the house without people knowing that I'm a fucking weirdo. I accept it. It's fine. It's fine. Anyways. Indulging on people, they're not supposed to be happy. They're supposed to suffer like we did. You're joking, but I heard so many people when I was teaching being like that. Like, oh, we suffered. It's like, yeah, but they don't have to. They can learn in better ways, you know? They can learn in better ways than we did. Maybe that's called progress, motherfucker. I suffered a shit ton. I'm not gonna make them do that. That's fair, Volney. And shame's a big process, but I've come to a point in my life where I'm like feeling embarrassed about something I like and makes me happy and is not like hurting anyone is the cringe thing. I refuse to feel embarrassed about liking my video games and stuff when it's not something that is going to hurt or scandalize anyone. If I have a bag that has anime characters, I like BDSM. I'm not going out in full latex gear. That's too much, obviously. I like Genshin. I have a lot of Genshin merch. I don't fucking care if it doesn't fit a certain visual appeal. It's what I like. Your grandma told you that to my face suffers through WW2 and Soviet occupation after, so you have to suffer too. See, the problem is at this point, we might. I don't think you should, but you might. And no, I get it. A lot of people around here also have that mindset. I personally hate it, so I don't want to do that. I'm not going to change the world, but it's one of those things. I'm not going to perpetuate that type of thought to the younger generation. I don't want to. Especially when it comes to like schoolworks 3 weeks from now. If the work is the same, why force them to do something boring when they can actually do something that they like? That's what I used to do for work. The project itself was the same. They ended up doing the same amount of work or more because they liked it, so they did extra to make it look pretty. So why not? Everyone wins in this sorts of situations. Don't celebrate bring your whip to work day. You see, I'm a rigger. The first time I told Beef that I was going to be a full-time rigger, he was like, hold up, which type are we talking about? Do I have to be worried? Because Beef is a fan of BDSM as well. It's like, no, not that type of rig. However, if you get me clients for that type of rig, hey, I might be interested. Our ancestors, my descendants shall live a better life than me, our previous generation. Shit was okay for me, it's gotta be worse for you. Day one, finished dinner, Daff is still alive. I am! I only skipped 2 meals today, okay? Can you rig a sex swing in your room? No, okay, you have to bring the materials already. Do you actually think I could? Those things need to be very, very well placed. Installed, that's the right word. Those things need to be very well installed. It's dangerous otherwise. I can't open a bottle of waddle, dude. Waddle, there I go. Bottle of water. I hate those 3 little words Because if I say it fast enough, it turns out into a mess. Bottle of water. I have to turn on British. I have to think of what I'm saying. Yes, bottle of water. Bottle of water. There you go. What do you do without water? Shut up! I'll make fun of my difficulties.
You have a minute? It's your
It's Tuesday, isn't it?
Oh, I was just about to call you. I was gonna say,
How's the sound, Will sound? How's the popples as well?
To know Detective Watanabe, would you?
Lady, how you feeling?
Kanagawa PD.
Oh,
Sorry,
yes.
I was...
Came asking me about the
Since
harassment.
I spent most of the day alone, I am very talky.
He got us instead.
Want to know why that is? Apparently, Tokyo PD suspects Ahara might be linked to the murder in some way. And since they don't want Kanagawa stealing the show, they're blocking their investigators out.
That does make sense. Not in a bureaucratic way.
By the way, when's your next appointment with Ahara?
As soon as we're ready, honestly. Did you want to come along?
Yeah, I was just about to ask that. But I'd like to do a bit more research
Soundle.
beforehand.
Oh, come on, you're
I
not
wanna
gonna
know
start
exactly
making...
how Ahara's
I'm not
crime played out.
daffodil.
Funny you should say that.
Getting an
Hoshino
ultrasound of your
told
liver
me
is
he's going
super
to reinspect the
uncomfortable.
crime scene tomorrow.
Fair.
He said it'd be best to plot Ehara's
Fair,
movement
yep.
from Ikebukuro all the
Liver
way to
I've never
Shinjuku,
done,
where
but
he was
I've done
caught.
to my other places
kidding.
multiple times, and it
Then I
is
ought to go
painful.
with.
If that's the case,
I'm sorry to hear
Hold on
that,
one
though,
sec.
Letty. How
Okay.
was your liver, though?
Yagami-san? It's me, Hoshino.
Oh, it's the
I'm
boyfriend.
stoked to hear
Hi,
you'll be
Crystal.
helping me out tomorrow.
I'm stoked to be there. Oh, and could you bring the statements from Ahara's arrest with you? It'd be a huge help if you could walk me through what happened on site.
You got it. We'll be starting from Ikebukuro Station, so just meet me there tomorrow.
Will do. See you then.
Okay. Time to recharge. Oh. I wanna... 1k, I don't have enough still. Hello, Evrinian. Did I walk enough? Yeah, I did walk enough. Nice. The cat has accepted me. Dude, you have 9 monitors and you're only using 2. 3 if you count that little one, but that looks more like logs than any other thing, so it's just... And he has a live feed camera to his old place. Who does that? You're being a weirdo, dude. You're being a weirdo. I see, lady. Good luck, okay? Take a taxi. We need to go back to Tokyo. A weirdle. Stop! Damn, these taxis are cheap though. I can't imagine going from one city to another in a taxi and not like completely destroying my sanity. That's fair. That's fair, Preppy. I stand corrected. A tax. Stop! Stop! Ah! First line platform.
Okay, see that sign right there? Ehara was leaning on that before the incident.
Yeah, but that was months ago.
Yep, just like that. He was standing around searching for a victim.
Are you searching for a victim
Ehara's
as
the
well,
man in the cap
Yagami?
and sunglasses.
He's pretty suspicious. He is, actually. Why take off the mask? You know you're going to do something weird. Stopple? Stopple! Stopple making fun of me! Lurkle? Stop lurkling! Oh my god. No! You guys are gonna make me say that multiple times, and someone new that comes in and lurks often is going to be like, oh my god, it's such an entitled bitch. I'm not going to follow this streamer anymore because of you guys. Huggle the Daffle, I am going to commit the seppuku.
So, Ihara was lingering at the platform a while, huh?
Yeah, he walked past the ticket gate at 7:43 a.m. This was confirmed by the security tapes as well as when he swiped his transit card. After that, he wandered the platform an entire hour ogling women.
He spent
And
that
no one
long
cared
choosing a
because it's
target?
Japan, honestly.
Yeah, sick, isn't it?
And the security
Like, yeah,
camera
that's another
caught him
weird
with
man.
the-
Ikebukuro. Why was Ikebukuro written in hiragana, though?
That one?
That's right.
On the left side, there's a sign that's written Ikebukuro, but in hiragana. I would assume it's in kanji. Ikebukuro is pretty famous for its sheer amount of foot traffic. In a stop with... Yeah, it's foot traffic, you don't need to be weird. In a station like this, the cameras almost never have a blind spot. Let me see the schedule. This guy touching myself as... Fuck, what? Well, Amiskar, do I look cool and awesome? You know what? You guys are right. Just lurk. Just shoo. Go away. Go away. Go fucking away. Go away. Go away. Go away. You're making the Dafu mad. Go away. I am going to commit war crimes. I'm going to commit war crimes. Dafu is battle. Ah! Zen, the start of a new week. It's the start of a new week. We're all going to be zen. We're going to be calm and collected and normal. Normal. Not normal! Zenless Zone Zero. No, that's very, very accurate. Turtle, you say, I'm going to time you out again. I swear to Muhammad on a joystick, Letty. I'm going to time you out again, and then we're gonna spend 2 weeks without you as a mod again because you just can't be normal. What have I done to deserve this? Okay. Ah, okay, sure, thank you. Yeah, that's exactly what this needed. You said normal 3 times. Normal. Pickle. Order foodle. Yeah, great. What are you gonna order? Moopert, if you can't win, join them, I guess. My life is a fucking lie. Also, Amiskar, that is quite weird, yes.
Anyhow, at 9:06
Anyhow, indeed,
Hara
thank you,
finally
dude.
honed in on his would-be victim. Then he boarded her train, which was departing for Shinjuku.
She's the one in the pink cardigan and white skirt?
Yeah, Yui Mamiya, an office worker and mother of a 6-year-old
Damn, she
boy.
sticks out like a sore thumb.
The two of them show up on the train's
I don't
interior
need a
cam as
burger and fries.
well.
Yeah.
According to the victim's statement, Ihara
God
began
damn
by
you.
rubbing her posterior with the back of his hand. But it
He's
didn't
not
stop
even
there.
trying to hide his
After
face,
that, he
though.
put his hand up her skirt.
Dude!
Pretty sickening.
I'm assuming he targeted someone shy, thinking she wouldn't resist. Makes me angry just thinking about it. The victim stated she was too scared to call for help, meaning she endured this for 6 minutes until the train reached its stop in Shinjuku.
Apparently so,
Can you send what
Amiskar.
you just showed me to my phone?
Sure. Now let's head to Shinjuku Station.
Wait, why do you
Then we
want
can
the
watch as the
recordings
jerk
of that
gets
in your
busted.
phone? Oh, the tiny
Even if we do
dickus!
defend him in court, an asshole's still an asshole.
I don't know if you heard the tiny dickus, but he moved outside. Thank you for the hydrate.
Looks like we're getting close to Shinjuku.
The train's pretty light right now, but it was packed during the crime, right?
Oh yeah, the car occupancy at that time of day can easily reach 180%.
180.
And Ahara
That's a
should have been
beautiful.
standing roughly where I am.
That's a beautiful number. Yes, thank you for the water. I had to try. No, we do not have a roleplay channel. It would make me very uncomfy. Is there anything I can conclude from looking around? Time to investigate.
Suspicious.
Car would be empty right now, but it would be at 180. 100% full, meaning all seats and straps are being used by a passenger.
Hey.
Oh. This train's heading to Shinjuku Station from Ikebukuro. It's about six minutes from departure to arrival. We already examined the passenger area. Hiraku doa ni. I got this, TM. Hiraku doa. Hiraku. I don't know what hiraku means. Doa is door. Ni go fuck kanjis kudasai. Probably like the door opens this way. Kudasai is please, so maybe like be aware that the door opens this way.
No.
Lost judgment? Yeah. Hi Kiro, how you doing? Mandatory little stop. Oh, it's Michio-kun! No. Don't lean against the door. Without knowing those kanjis, I
Suspicious.
stumble a lot.
What the?
Oh. Security camera that records the train's interior. These were installed to deter train gropers or at the very least identify them. Category. What do you mean category? It says lost judgment. Yeah. It says here that I'm on the right category. Am I not? Is Twitch fucking me over? Shibuya, Shinjuku, Ikebukuro.
Ihara and Mamiya-san both exited the train and got onto the platform here. But right before that, Mamiya-san suddenly grabbed Ihara's wrist and yanked his hand out from under her skirt. That's when she got a good look at her assailant.
So without a doubt, she saw it was him.
Yes, and there were also traces of her garments on his hand during evidence analysis. Anyway,
Wow.
after being grabbed, Ihara wrenched himself free and took off at a sprint.
Half awake, Kiro.
See,
It
Yumi
is
gets off
very
the
early
train
for
and
you.
bolts
I
across
just
the
dropped the
platform.
controller, sorry.
And Mamiya-san chases after him, asking people around her for help.
This is what they kept looping on TV.
Yeah. And honestly, with all this evidentiary footage, defending him in court was a lost cause.
Was there any security footage that wasn't aired on TV?
Your
Sure,
mom.
Take a look around you. There's more than just one camera pointed at us. They're practically everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
As for what I was saying earlier, Ihara was finally tackled right in front of those stairs. Oh, right. I have a diagram of the platform to show you.
Diagram. No, Kiro.
So Ihara
Train,
gets off the train
platform.
here, and then gets apprehended here. How far apart is that?
Roughly 100 meters. Both he and the victim were weaving their way through the crowd. The whole scene was very chaotic. Even after Ihara was caught, the train was stalled 20 minutes until the area was deemed safe.
Hey, you think we could get the positions of all these cameras and where they're pointing penciled in?
Good idea. Let's check each camera's position as we walk over to where Ihara was detained. That's where
Okay.
he got tackled. So if you could let me know whenever you see a camera, I can mock it up on our diagram here.
Okay, there's one over there. What? There's...
Suspicious.
There we go. I see one. Yeah, there's one over there. There's the penis-looking one here. Where else?
Suspicious.
There's one over here. Probably don't need to mark this one. Okay, fair. And let's go down this way. Oh. What? But... No, girlies, I'm not looking at you. Cameras, oh, goodness! Good luck with this one. They're kind of far. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So, ooh. Check this one off. Yeah, finished.
Looks like we checked all the nearby cameras. Let's go up a little further now.
Okay. Oop. There's a bunch of them, but they should all be in the same position. There is that one. Now there should be another round one. And there should be that one as well. Oh, yep.
Hey.
You've seen this one, this one. There's a staff area.
Suspicious.
Okay. We've seen this one. Sorry, whoever I'm bonking against. Is this too far? This might be too far again.
Hey.
Or not. And then there should be one for the stairs, right? No? None for here? Well, I can't go up, so... Paradise City, Korea, hotel, casino, spa, club, and plaza. These are
Suspicious.
very far off. Oh, okay.
Looks like we checked all the nearby cameras. Let's move on.
Yeah, I'm on a roll today. I'm gaming. I'm good at finding cameras. Don't take that the wrong way. I'm not groping people on my day offs, okay?
Hey.
Oh,
What the?
hi. Hey, what the? このやめてください。やめろ。Oh, hello, Mr. Camera.
Suspicious.
I see it. 見える. Wait, now whose character said that? Oh, it's from Naruto. 見える.
Hey.
I'm pretty sure it is. There it is, that one. Wait, we already have that one. This one. We already have that one too. There should be one more. Oh? No?
Suspicious.
Aha! There we go.
Okay, looks like we got all the cameras. Our diagram is now complete.
Yeah. Escape path. This diagram represents the station at the time of the groping. You can see his movements moment. Yeah, probably. But I meant specifically an anime that I watched that had a character just went with a very deep voice. Mieru. Ihara got off the train around 9:12 a.m. on October 7th. From the deboarding area, he ran in the direction of the arrow. Then he was tackled by concerned
Now
citizens.
we'll pencil in the camera locations and what directions they're pointing.
So each of the orange areas represents a security camera's field of view. There is a blind spot. There's a specific blind spot. Well, technically there's two, but one is more... Yeah, that's why I was searching for a camera next to those stairs, because it feels weird. It feels weird to not have one there. considering how many they have, it really feels like a full blind spot there. And it's completely behind a pillar as well, so it's even more of a blind spot.
Hey,
While looking, yeah, you can look at the fact that there's a fucking blind spot. The dotted part of the arrow indicate the blind spot between the cameras. Ah, yes, that's also a blind spot there. But I'm like, he could have gone here.
hey.
This is where he got tackled. Multiple others on the scene documented this with their smartphones cameras. This is what they call eyewitness footage. I bet the TV stations shell out for this sort of thing.
Suspicious.
Train pulled in at 9:12. Tried to run away. Wait, we're not going to talk about this massive blind spot that he didn't use at all?
This was the general situation when Ahara committed his crime. What do you think, Yagami-san? Anything of note?
Yes, there's a massive
Do you
blind
think
spot that
Ahara
we're...
and Mamiya-san were riding the train pretty frequently?
Oh yeah, Mamiya-san commuted by train. She was here every weekday. Same goes for Ahara, actually, but he was off that day. Supposedly, he was going to see his wife, even though they're separated.
Did he ever say why he
We
wandered
hummed
around
at the
the
same
platform
time.
for an hour?
He said the thought of his wife had him flustered, and he couldn't force himself to board the train.
was
He always
flustered
had
by
an
the
excuse
thought of
ready
his
for anything
ex-wife.
you asked him,
Come
including
on.
the harassment charges. He pled not guilty, but the evidence said otherwise. There wasn't a single argument we could make in court to establish reasonable doubt.
Safe to say he did it. But on the same day, he knew his son's bully would be murdered in Ijincho. Pretty clear it wasn't a spontaneous need to grab some ass.
What?
Agreed. It's almost like all the commotion.
Pretty safe to say it wasn't a spontaneous need to grab some ass. Apparently, Yagami is very well acquainted to sometimes just having a spontaneous need to grab ass. What a way to say it! What a way to fucking say that, dude! And then I just woke up and I had a spontaneous need to grab ass.
Around the harassment might have been planned out. Maybe everything was, even down to getting captured.
Yeah. You really played everyone by turning harassment into an alibi for murder. No matter
Crystal,
how
can
much
you
evidence
accept the
points to
grab
him as a
ass?
killer, you can deny it with complete immunity.
This is getting crazier by the minute.
At the very least, he had something to do with it. Some connection. But I can't imagine he'll talk. Whatever his plan is, it's pretty clear
It's
that
not
Hara's
wrong.
committed.
Do you guys also have a
To
spontaneous
what? Getting
need to
revenge
grab
for his
ass
son?
every once in a while?
I think so.
Who do you think his accomplices could be?
As
Ihara's
long
a
as you
veteran
keep
cop.
consensual, by all
Think
means.
maybe he knows how to hire an actual assassin? If so, he could have just paid for his revenge, right?
Sure. But assassins cost an arm and a leg. He wasn't rich before all this, was he?
No. He barely scraped up enough to cover his lawsuit against the school.
Thought so.
I've gone to the scenes of both the murder and the train groping. That should be all the places I need to see. Boom, boom.
Hey, it's Shiosaki.
What's
Hi,
up,
Shirosaki.
Sari-san?
I'm scheduling an interview with Ahara tomorrow at the Tokyo Detention Center. We'll take a taxi from Genda's if that all works for you.
Sounds
Oh,
good.
the cards,
But I need to head back to
Loopy.
Ijincho for now.
Something you forgot to do?
Yeah. It involves Ahara's motive, which would be without a doubt his son's suicide. So I want to confirm if Mikushiba really bullied the...
Don't question it. It's the Bahasaras again.
And the best person to ask happens to be down in Ijincho.
All right, then I'll let you get to it.
Cool.
Yet,
Then I'll see you
Lupert.
tomorrow.
I know you're still trying. Actually, I know you so well that I know that message was a sentence trying to get that. But I grew stronger. I grew smarter. Faster. Mikoshiba, Hehara, I think I saw everything there was to see at each of their crime scenes. Now all that's left is getting Sawa-sensei to talk. Stop! That poor teacher. Like, she has her problems. Sure, but good God, at this point you're harassing her. At this point you're straight up harassing the poor woman. She said she didn't want to talk about it so many times. No. No, that defeats the point of the card. Come on. That defeats the purpose of the card, Moopy. Even for you, I feel like you'd rather have me accept the card. Not accept. Say it by mistake. Than force me to do it. I feel like it just defeats the purpose. Hi, Sin. How's your day at work going? Hope it's going well. Well, you're not too late if other people start saying it, but... Stretch the booty, thank you. Ah. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing alright. All's fair in cards and quotes. No! This is my stream. And I, as the gentle TOX, will not allow such buffoonery. Is that the right word? Did I remember to food? I fooded before stream. And apparently Kihiro thought that was a mistake. Nah, I fooded before stream, don't worry. I had tofu and veggies. Made by me. Dun, dun, dun. And I will have you know that no matter how much you guys say that my cooking is bad, well, I guess you don't say that, but you joke about it. Browan doesn't like tofu unless it's made by me, because I know how to do tofu properly. My dad as well. My dad hates the idea of tofu, but if I give him tofu, he always likes it. There we go, harassing poor sensei. Not vegan. I'm vegetarian, pescatarian. Though it's very rare nowadays that I do eat fish, but yeah. Not vegan at all. Vegan is too limited for my issues, my body issues.
I really have nothing more to say.
Please leave her alone.
What if I told you it's looking more and more likely Ihara-san had a hand in Mikoshiba's death?
Leave her
Well,
alone.
it doesn't concern me.
Yeah.
Ihara-san believes Mikoshiba tormented Toshiro-kun so badly that he took his own life. But neither the third-party investigation nor the courts were on his side. So what's the truth here? You know, don't you? What really happened between Mikoshiba and Toshiro-kun? Why won't you tell me the truth?
I'm gonna interrupt this teacher harassment for a second to go bathroom. Because meat is... Well, that's fair, Moopy. But that's why I always say, and you will not hear me say, that you guys shouldn't eat meat. I feel like if it's something your body can handle, you should always eat as broad as you can. Unfortunately, my body can't handle all the things. And I wasn't that much of a meat lover to begin with. But even I sometimes miss, like, chicken and stuff. But I can't eat it. So, it is what it is, you know? You can eat whatever you want. You should eat. No, don't eat me! I'm not edible! I know, Sin! I know! It's so bad! Poultry... Salali! Salali! Flea. That's my new anime voice tick. It's just saying Lee at the end of everything. I hate everything. Honestly, MSQ, you are completely correct on that one. Yep. Poultry Lee! I'm going to pee. I'm going to pee. No, I'm going to pee. Hold up. I'm going to commit the pee.
Got him!
Wow. Wow, Buffett. Okay, we're back to arresting the teacher. Also, Letty, you disappointed me. You should have waited like a little bit longer. You should have waited a little bit longer, Letty. I had barely left the room when you used it. Okay, let's go back to harassing teachers.
Why do you keep asking? I said I don't know.
I'm going to the detention center
Wilson.
tomorrow to get some answers out of Ahara-san.
What?
I saw where Mikoshiba was murdered. He endured no shortage of cruelty before he died. They tortured him, you know. They broke all his fingers before they slit his throat.
that!
No.
Dude, you're being mean.
And somehow Ahara-san knew Mikoshiba would be killed.
Where's the
on
frogs?
day he
They are
got
all
caught
been
for groping.
murdered.
It's like he did it to prove he had nothing to do with the murder. But maybe that wasn't his real objective at all.
Huh?
I think he wanted to signal that he'd finally avenged his son.
The body belongs to a guy named Hiro Mikoshiba. 4 years ago, this man took my son from me by driving him to commit suicide.
If I'm gonna face him tomorrow, I can't go in without some ammunition. So, 4 years ago, did Mikoshiba bully Toshiro-kun or not? That's all I want to know.
Maybe.
My answer won't change. There's no evidence Mikoshiba-kun did anything wrong.
No evidence,
Sure
but did you know?
about that? Take a look at this.
That's...
Don't touch her things without permission. Come on.
Toshiro Ehara, your student. Imagine that he's listening to what you're saying now. If you can look at him and say Mikoshiba played no part in his death, I'll leave you alone. In fact, you'll never hear a word from me again. So which is it?
Nah, he's just being mean.
"4 years ago, not long after I'd transferred here to teach English. That's when it started. I was trying my best to get acclimated, and I was finally on a first-name basis with everyone. One day, after school,
Oh, sad music.
I was out on the roof taking a break, when Toshiro-kun suddenly ran by.
And ghosts.
I called out to him to ask what
Oh
was wrong.
shit, he's
But
bleeding.
he shushed me and kept running. I saw he had a bloody nose. Moments later, Mikoshiba-kun showed up. He was looking for him. I told
Yeah,
him
that
I
seems
hadn't
evidence
seen him.
enough.
Toshiro-kun's face told me everything I needed to know.
So Mikoshiba
Whoa, that's
was bullying you
hardcore
after all.
bullying, though.
Yes. Toshiro-kun told me this later on. Whenever he'd leave school with Mikoshiba-kun and his friends, they'd force him to hand over money. At first, they'd try to pass it off as a joke. They said since he lowered the class average on tests, he ought to buy them all drinks as an apology. And Mikoshiba-kun, he was having too much fun with it to stop. He started
I don't
offering
punch him until
tutoring
he's
sessions to
bleeding and like
Toshiro-kun.
that.
Only so he and his crew could extract
I just
their
softly
tuition
verbal
from him.
abuse him.
They'd even break into his house while his mother was at work and take the money she left him for dinner.
What the
And if he
fuck? You
couldn't
knew all
pay,
of this and you didn't
They'd
stop
beat him up
it?
at school or make him grovel in the bathroom.
You didn't stop
Didn't anybody
this?
see what was really happening?
The teachers either saw nothing or turned a blind eye. Few students knew about it, though. Anyway, I ended up relaying everything Toshiro-kun had told me to those boys' homeroom teacher. Mind you, this teacher had tenure.
Oh yeah, that
title,
was
and
straight
years
up
of experience
physical.
under his belt. Do you know what he told me?
What's the word?
He said not to cause a commotion because those boys were about to graduate.
Why does that not surprise me?
To be honest, it was hard to paint such an outwardly model student in a negative light. There was also
Complicit-
no hard evidence to support Toshiro-kun's story. But someone
Assault
still
and
should have
battery?
stepped in to
Yeah.
help. If only I'd understood that at the time.
Well,
You
what do you
tried.
mean you didn't
The
understand?
only
No, she
thing I
didn't try.
tried was to keep an eye out for him, making sure he wasn't alone, things like that. But unfortunately, that wasn't good enough. On the first morning of the 3rd trimester, Toshiro-kun tied a towel to his doorknob and hung himself in his room.
And that's when you confronted Mikoshiba, right? You asked him point blank if he'd bullied him.
She should have gone directly to the police at the very least. I'm gonna be honest. No, even if the other teachers, I know Japan, and this is also the whole thing of like different cultures, right? Because Japan is a lot of don't make waves. I get it, so I can see this happening a lot, but it kind of triggers me because I can see this happen a lot. And you just go to the cops if the teachers are being are being bullshit about it. Like, you try to do something, you warn the parents, you ask the parents to maybe transfer the kid. At the very least, transfer him to another school where he can start over and not be, like, assaulted. Jesus Christ. Like, yeah, but at the very least, transfer the damn kid to another school. Fucking hell, dude. Like, I wasn't expecting this level. I should have, because he killed himself, right? But this was full-on assault, man. Jesus Christ. 4 years ago, Sawa-sensei stood up, quote-unquote, like, put some quotes on that, stood up, to Mikoshiba for his terrible behavior.
Mikoshiba-kun pretended to know nothing. He was more careful, shaken even, from then on. In all honesty, when I heard a third-party committee was investigating, I was
Fuck, I
hoping the truth would
spat
come
water
out.
because of that, Wilson.
Students were asked to fill out
Jesus.
an anonymous questionnaire, and many of them wrote down exactly what they saw.
Hold on.
I actually spat
Didn't the
water
court
over
end up
me at
saying
that
there was no
one.
substantial evidence of bullying? How could they have said
I don't know
that
if
with
you
those
heard it,
questionnaires
but
on
I
them?
did.
First
Shut
of all,
up! Yes,
committee
I
never
spat
interviewed
my
anyone
waddle!
directly. Those questionnaires were the only proof of anything. And the teacher of those boys was the one who collected them.
If you
Each
don't
time
shut
he
up,
came
I'm gonna
across any
spit
mention
waddle
of
on you.
bullying, he'd toss that questionnaire out. Also, he wouldn't get blamed in the end for ignoring the warning signs.
So then the committee was pointless.
Of course it was.
A few students did speak up about the bullying online, but their posts weren't much to go on. Toshiro-kun's parents were completely caught off guard. His mother worked through the day, and his father lived all the way in Tokyo. That made it that much easier for the teacher to cover up all the evidence of
I'm
bullying.
going to ignore
He
Shadow.
made that
Shadow.
statement without
Shadow.
even
I hate all of you. I hate all of you so much right now. Ah. Nah, MSQ. My teeth are very strong, actually. That's a quote. Oh! Fuck me, dude!
insulting the principal or the chairman. So, right before Mikoshiba-kun graduated, the committee presented their findings, that there was no evidence of bullying. The conclusion you've heard over and over.
What the hell?
In Japan, 300 children commit suicide every year, across all grades. Less than 3% are proven to be linked to bullying. Toshiro-kun's case ended up like that too. But Ehara-san wasn't satisfied with those findings, so he sued Seiryo High, demanding compensation for Toshiro-kun's death. As the trial dragged on, I was eventually called to the witness stand. Of course, my intention was to let everything I knew out into the open. But before that could happen, that damn teacher came with the school's attorney to see how I would testify.
They didn't want you making them look bad, huh?
Of course not. That's when I first learned what he did with those incriminating questionnaires. They had no choice but to reveal everything to me, to try and sway me to their side. I guess they were just that desperate. After all, I was the only adult who Toshiro-kun confided in. I don't think he'd spoken to his parents about it once. So yes, that's why there was never any objective evidence of bullying. It wasn't like I had a mind to record our conversations. And I hadn't personally witnessed it either.
Man, this is making
The
me
school
mad.
attorney saw fit to remind me that the law says innocent until proven guilty. And if I couldn't produce tangible evidence, then I shouldn't be accusing Mikoshiba-kun.
So it was witness tampering. That is, they coerced you into false testimony?
Yes.
Must have been incredibly hard on you.
What I should have done was told the truth regardless. But what else could I have really done for him? Some days I just don't know. As much as I've tried to convince myself I did
That
everything
is
I could for
not
him,
true, Sala.
I
As
can
someone
never
that
fully
was in
believe
the
it.
So what
education
happened
system,
to the teacher who covered all this up?
whose parents
He
are
transferred to
still in
another
the
school.
education system.
To think he's still standing at a podium somewhere.
That's unfortunate.
Even so, I don't have the right to place the blame solely on him.
I'm not saying this doesn't happen. Unfortunately, it happens a lot. Watch Daffur get proper sleep. Get proper sleep, Sheppy! But that's the thing, Sala. It happens a lot. I know it happens a lot. Hell, it happened with me as well when I was a student. But I also know that we had a couple of bullying cases in my school. Of course we did. It's a school. And we did do our due diligence to stop them. And that to the point that it gets to a thing is like you never know if it does stop. You can't stop kids from being mean to each other, but we didn't exactly turn a fucking blind eye to it. Like that's what I mean. Like it's case by case for sure. Where in this story did Hara definitely found out that Mikoshiba was a bully? Right? He never told his parents. How did he know? It wasn't clear at the trial whether he could really bring himself to kill a person.
Maybe, but
There
in
is,
that case,
but you said
Mikoshiba's
all over the
bullying of
world.
Toshiro, or those questionnaires getting discarded.
Some schools work
Have
like
you ever
that.
told anyone else?
Some don't.
I've been silent. Yagami-san. You know what? Back when I was a student in high school, I witnessed bullying firsthand. There was this kid. My classmates pushed him too far. And one day he just jumped off the roof.
Off the roof?
By some miracle, he survived the fall. And he's been in a coma for the last 13 years. Nobody knows if he'll ever wake up. His name is Mitsuru, and he may never open his eyes to the world again. His mom watches him, but she works full.
Oh. I don't believe that people are soft because of that, Wilson. I really hate that sort of thinking. For instance, hell, I was bullied to hell and back. To the point of like eating disorders and stuff. And actually, it didn't give me any strength. It didn't make me not soft. I still feel like I am very, very soft. It just gave me mental illnesses. Like, it didn't give me anything good at all. You'd have to have a very high middle school test scores to get to everyone was there to learn. That's fair, I guess. But in here, look, these guys were also a private. These guys were also in a private school that cares a lot about grades, and they still happen. Curse of being a vegetable? What? Drink so much, the only thing they would do is laughing at each other. Oh my god.
Time. She's a higher up in the government.
I'm sorry to hear it.
The worst part is that his teacher knew. He even talked to the bullies about it. But all he said was, don't overdo it. But afterward, the public eviscerated him. He had to quit his teaching job. And yet, for poor Toshiro-kun, nobody was held responsible at all. And that includes me.
Yeah,
But if
it
anyone
does.
was going to take responsibility for that, Mikoshiba should have been first in line. I'm sure Ihara-san must have thought the same thing.
You know what I wanted to be as a kid? I was so innocent. I wanted to be a teacher.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And after Mitsuru-kun's tragedy, I felt practically obligated. And still, I just let history repeat itself.
Don't overdo it, the fuck, right? Yeah, don't bully him too much. He might kill himself. It's a nuance issue that involves a lot of culture differences as well. So it's not as easy as saying, oh, there's none, or it was worse back then. It is very, very nuanced and very, very complicated, but I am of the fierce belief that no one should suffer, especially on their, what's the word for it? The years that are the formative years. No one should go through that. It never helps. It's one thing to create accountability in kids and give them like a backbone and all of those actual good qualities. It's another to completely destroy their mental and their confidence in themselves, their self-image. No. It is not a thing that should ever exist. Even when it's mental bullying, if it's physical bullying. And regardless, the game is trying to spin that the teacher was like, oh, it's fine, she did her best. She didn't. She straight up didn't. She straight up didn't. No, completely, Sheppy. I completely agree with that. I am a firm believer in that as well. If you see something, say something. Like, if you see something, say something. It should never happen. And what she did was cowardly. Straight up, that's the word for it. It was cowardly. And she was cowardly for a long-ass time because she had the opportunity to go to someone who was trying to dig up the past and set the record straight. And it took her 30 hours of gameplay to even fucking mention it. It was cowardly. And I do not stand for that. And for sure, there are ways to discipline kids that doesn't involve beating the crap out of them. And again, it is a thing of, if they're being bullies, if they're beating up people, it's because they saw that fucking pattern somewhere else. It's because they're probably being abused, and you should probably help all of them and make them see that what they're doing is fucking wrong. Because otherwise they just get to be shitty adults. And we have so many of those already. We have so many shitty adults. We don't need more shitty adults. I don't understand the whole idea that, oh no, kids will be... No. If we can help the kids to be a better version of themselves, why not? Why let them be pieces of shit? I don't think that kids are inherently bad. Not if they're cared for properly. It's just a shame that nowadays they get lost a lot. And it fucking sucks, and it makes me want to continue to be a teacher, I'm gonna be honest. Because I love to help the students, but I am genuinely not strong enough to deal with all the coworkers that I had to deal with. because again, I am soft. Like Wilson said, all the bullying did not make me not go soft. If anything, it made me softer. I am very, very soft. I'm very soft-hearted, and I can't deal with adult bullying. Yeah, no, but can you accept that, Crystal, please, Mod? But that's exactly the thing. Kids do bullshit, and kids should be held accountable. I mean, I think so far it's not being an argument. So far I think it's just a discussion. Why is there a dog here? Woof. What's up with the dog? What's wrong? You lose your owner?
Huh?
Here's the dog. Tell me this is not another side quest main story. Listen, as much as I know you're joking, I think arguments are cool if they are regulated, not left like to rot and stuff. But I think there's a place everywhere for arguments and for discussions like adults, which we should all be because my stream is 18+. It appears you finally met the infamous detective dog of Ijincho. Shiba Inu, they're so sweet. Word's been getting around town of an odd dog who apparently wanders the streets looking for cases to solve. Whenever he catches a scent of a mystery or a crisis, he calls out to nearby people, alerting them of a nearby incident. He actually stops by here rather often. It's almost as if he knows this is a detective agency. Sherlock Wolf. That is fair, Amiskar. But hey, according to legal stuff, it's 18+, so as much as I think that 18 is they're kids, that's a literal child until like 25, man. Ah, come on. Hold up. I have a one of my batteries is stuck. I can't take it off. Hold up. I need my battery. I need my battery. Oh my god. Oh, give me my battery. Give me my battery back. No! No! I'm not a droid. Oh! I got it out. Hello. No. He seems to take his self-appointed position quite seriously.
By the way,
Why is he wandering around town, though? He has a collar, so he's obviously not just a stray.
sure.
Therein lies the mystery of this dog. He's a very well-trained and the perfect specimen of health. No one's seen him rotting around in garbage or anything. Based on this information, it's clear that he has someone
I
taking
see.
care of him. Hmm? Something wrong, boy? He's picked up a scent of a mystery. Okay, we're just gonna run around with the dogs. God damn it, Mopert.
What?
Oh my god, it is a side quest. Where's the trouble boy? He's a good boy. Can you say the different gender? Oh? Guess I'm not taking point on this case.
Doing
Yeah,
great.
absolutely not. Damn you, Moopert! How the fuck did that not get stuck? Where are you going? Can you tell that I've never walked a dog in my life? I don't know how to do this.
This way, huh?
Oh. The cords just went through the man. I just completely destroyed the knees of an old man. Sorry, dude.
Doing great.
Run! You're so chubby! He's so chubby but cute. No, I don't have dog poop bags.
Got something?
This is an issue. You don't know how to get in touch with her? No, she just said to wait here. That she'd be back for me soon. This is not good.
Excuse me.
Is there some sort of trouble? You are? No animal is garbage animal. Come on, that's just evil. Takayuki Yagami, a detective from Kamurocho. Even though I hate the mixed races, not mixed races, the races that are bred specifically because they have so many issues and I feel bad for them. Okay, I can't really deny what Mooper said. They kill me. They would kill me. Okay, that's fair. Wasps are terrifying, dude. What a cute doggy. Is something the matter here? He's been waiting in front of the facility for a while now because his mother told him to wait here. Our orphanage main facility is
I see.
upstairs. You say he was left here and the mother doesn't seem to be returning. Oh, come on, man! Another sad quest! We just got out of one! He actually had this envelope with him when I first came out to ask if anything was wrong. Oh my god. Some kind of letter? It says, please take care of Shusuke-san. Yep, he was abandoned. I see. Please take care of Shusuke-chan. He's a very good boy. He loves banana ice cream. He means the world to me. At the very least, I was hoping to learn why he's here. Being dropped off without any hint of knowing the truth, that's no way to treat a person. Didn't even bring him any clothes or anything. Just dropped the kid without any of his belongings. Shisuke-kun, right? How long's your mom been gone? An hour? If that's true, there's a slight chance she could still be nearby. You're a detective. Could you possibly find us, Mother? Means the world, right? Depends on why she left him, but honestly, just the fact that... It's fucking shitty, dude. I would like to, but... Did your mom mention anything at all about where she might be going? I don't know. Okay. How about her name? What's her name? Mikan. Shibuya Mikan? Shibuya Orange? That's not a name. That can't be a real name. The woman can't be called Shibuya Orange. That's like being called... That's like being called...
I don't know. Paris croissant. Like that. Not much I can do is just that though. What is it? Sarum in sky. I know. It is a name in certain jobs. Yeah. Yeah, just smell the letter. Smell the letter. Track the scent.
Doing great.
Also, let me just put up. You guys are gonna get your 2 minutes of sound alerts. Get ready. Get your fingies ready over the sounds. And in 3, 2, 1. There we go. BD's on.
You got debated. You got debated. You got debated.
Immediately.
Doing great.
I am being debated because I don't know where the fuck he's going. Gotta make the dough for his sake, right? Oh my god. You promise you'll send him his share, right? Of course we will, Mikan-chan. Once you pay back what you owe, that is. And no funny business on your end either. No. Shiba Inu's dog. We found the orange.
Excuse me.
Okay, let's punch people before they even touch our dog. Sometimes I really wish I wasn't afraid of dogs.
Take a look at my enormous penis, and my troubles start melting away.
2 minutes up, guys.
Take a look at my
Careful with your biddies.
and the happy
Happy times are coming to stay.
I gotta
sing and I dance when I glance in my pants. Feeling like a sunshiny day. I take a look at my enormous penis.
Everything is going my way.
Bottom, bop.
Welcome
Welcome
to Jurassic.
Jurassic Park. Oh, hold up. Okay, we're free. Anyways. You want to talk about how treating people as property is illegal? I'm a fully licensed lawyer, and I'll be happy to take care of her case pro bono. Why don't we sit down for a little chat? Is that it? How did it get so bad? He's still waiting at for you at the orphanage. He thought you were going to come back for him. They said if I didn't go with that man, they'd sell Shusuke off to someone. So that's why.
In other words,
Made you panic enough to agree to do what they said? I feel so terrible.
no way.
Sort of thing loan sharks will do. They figure out how to pressure you enough that you break. Next thing you know, they owe you outright.
Excuse me.
Also, hi Demetrius. Sorry for the intense hello. How are you feeling today? Are you okay? I'm not the expert. I'm just reading. I know a good lawyer in Kamurocho who'd be happy to help you. Should I reach out for her to you? Mom, I'm sorry.
Who's a good boy?
What are you doing? You got the whole town talking about you now. Don't you have a home? Where's your home? I wish you could tell me. Money. Okay. Find Rampo? Rampo's the name of our dog, but he's a big mystery lover. Oh, of course he is Amasawa's dog. Of course. Yup. Of course it's Amasawa's dog. Yeah, it just stays in the family. Henya is a good loan shark. Oh my lord. Trying? I'm glad at least you're trying. Yep. Yep.
Seriously?
Just had to take a break away from the family and make a name for yourself, huh? That is amusing. They say pets and their owners grow more and more alike over the years. Don't say that! My cat was... My 24-year-old cat was called the Satan. His name was not Satan. Everyone that had to deal with him in the veterinarian called him Satan. Oh my god. Sheppy, have a wonderful time. I hope you sleep well.
Yagami-san.
God damn it. He was my protection cat. He even made so that the neighbor that we didn't like stopped coming to our house.
Nope.
No.
It can't be.
Huh?
Yes.
I've been raising him as a proper investigatory partner ever since he was a puppy. What do you mean by that? When I was little, I read a book about a detective girl whose dog helped her crack a case. The moment I finished that book, I started training Rampo to help me solve mysteries. So you're why he's always sniffing out trouble. Seems he's gotten quite hooked on it. Whenever he smells an incident brewing, he's off and running. We try to keep him inside the house, but he's just too good at slipping out. No, it very much is not good. Rampo's been caught several times by both groups, and I have to be the one who picks him up and apologizes every time. He's becoming a quite familiar face at the shelter, unfortunately. He doesn't bite, and even tries to help people out, so they... Oh, look, a pickle. So they're a lot more lenient with him than they're supposed to be. You two are really alike, huh? Demetrio.
Hey.
You really did train him well. Think he'd be willing to help me again if we ran across each other in town? Suppose so. You could always try calling for him at least. If he's around and feels like helping, you might get lucky. Did you have to increase me while I said get lucky? There he goes again.
I'm sorry.
You could have trained him to actually stay with you, girl. Okay. We got a detective dog. We're gonna stop for today, though. Ooh, wait, before... Gonna do nothing, I guess. Gonna do absolutely nothing. Sure. Alright, everyone. Full notice that you guys have polls to vote on in my server. Currently, there's a poll up for the game that we're going to be playing. The game that we're going to be playing on Saturday. Either a game or maybe even a movie. You guys pick. Just so we didn't have to do the poll again, I did say that we're going to be watching the dragon movie that I forgot the name. Rising Dragon? Enter the Dragon, yeah. So do vote on what you guys want to watch. It's going to be at 8 p.m. Enter the Dragon, yeah. 8 p.m. BST on Saturday. Depends on what you want to do. If you want to watch me play a video game or watch a movie with me. All we got was one. I'm gonna do more. Don't worry, Amiskar. Second thing to do. Schedule is out. The new video for today is also out. Unfortunately, we are not gonna have Nate-chan this week again. Tomorrow, I'm gonna have friends over, so it would be a little bit rushed to have stream, so we're not gonna have a stream tomorrow. However, on Wednesday, since I didn't know what to play, I think I have thought of something that we can start. A new little game we can try that I have been meaning to play for a while, so we'll see. So I think that's all the things that I wanted to talk about. Yeah. Alrighty. Thank you so much for dropping by as always. I hope you had fun. I hope you had a lot of fun. I had fun with you guys as always. You guys are sweet. I like that you guys can have good discussions regardless. I know some of you mean more than the others, but overall I am proud of you and I like that you're here. So keep being awesome, keep being kind. I'll see you all Wednesday and I'll be around tomorrow for a little bit since my friends are going to be around. They also have to work. They're gonna work from home from my home. Let's see. Here, have a huggy. I've been trying to give you guys a huggy every stream. Oh, today with the little thing, I don't know if you deserve it. I suffer. I suffer. Dun 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 dun. Get them to loosen the milk. I probably will. All right, let's go say hi to Arthur. Is playing the Stellaris game. I'll see you all on Wednesday. Well, I'm probably gonna be playing a new game. Look forward to it, okay? Have a nice one, friends. Bye-bye. Good God damn it, you all with the God damn it. Good noodle.